Hello, everybody. I literally am telling you, you need to watch this video because what I just learned and what I'm about to tell you is the most divine information you're going to hear. So, I love to get inspired by people, and like I will go through stages of my spiritual journey. And during these stages, I will run into people on accident or watch someone and then get tuned into them and keep watching them. So I need you guys, whoever tapped into this video, you are one lucky motherfucker. I'm telling you right now, because you're about to learn some shit that I just learned. Hello, everybody. Love and light to you all. I really want to get into this message. So, I was listening to Billy Carson. Billy Carson is like one of my favorite. He's like a scientist, spiritual scientist. Like he travels the world. He wrote a book. He's incredible. Now, he said something that woke me up. I've been going through a transition, right? Been trying, number 33, here we go. Been going through a transition. Been trying to figure out like what I'm going to do next and what my mission here is on earth. And he said something that was so profound that it just completely took me. It took me and I want to share it with you guys. So he said, here's the thing. He said, we're all co-creators of God, right? And he said that the divine masculine has taken over, and you can tell in whatever countries the divine masculine's taken over because there's no color there, right? There's no femininity, no beauty. You know how a man says, like, when you get a house, he's like, it's beautiful, but it needs a woman's touch, because she'll create it and make it all creative and beautiful, right? And then he said, we shouldn't fear death because this is our mission. We came here to complete a mission. He goes, and when people die, that means their mission is complete here. Now they're about to go to another place and continue their mission in spirit form or even on other planets or whatever it is. And then what he really said that really, really got to me was, to demand what you want from the universe, but always be grateful, obviously. But demand what you want from the universe because the universe is working with you. You are everyone. Everyone is you. We are one. You know that saying, we are one? It's like God created different versions of God. God is not a her or a him. Just want you to know God is everything, okay? There's no him or her in God. I had this feeling I kept hearing like in my mind to talk about this, like how God has been so masculine throughout such a long time, and which is why the world it's like, the yin and the yang. When I say masculinity and femininity, I'm not talking about man and woman. I'm talking about masculine, divine, divine feminine. The divine masculine has taken over for so long that it's become war and fighting. There was a time when when divine feminine ruled, and he said one thing that got to me. He said when he was in Egypt, he's like, everything there is beige. There's no color. He goes, there's sand. It's dusty, dirty. He goes, because the divine masculine took over there. They took away all feminine power. All divine feminine power was taken away there for a reason, right? Because obviously they're well aware that divine feminine power is it's very powerful. And so if you think about it, if in those places like Jerusalem and all that stuff is it's male dominated, like the masculine dominates everything. And so that was the basis of that I heard, like the darkness and the light, the yin and the yang. It's like the darkness this is when I say the darkness took over, it's divine masculine has taken over. If you think about God, everybody's always saying he. God is always a he. Why is God always a he? Does anybody ever think about that? Yeah, that's a big thought. So another thing he said that really, really got to me was, and he said, this is what you will do. You will tell the universe what you need to create your mission. If you got sent here on a mission, why wouldn't your higher self and whoever, your spirit guides, right, your team, why wouldn't they work as hard as possible to make your mission as comfortable as possible? But you have to tell them what you need because they're not in this energy. They're not here in a 3D form. So they don't understand what we need. You have to tell them what you need. Okay, so I need this car and I need it to look like this. So that's why they say your thoughts create your reality. Because when you're putting out these vibrational thoughts, it's going out into the universe, and like your team, the ascended masters, the spirit guides, it's like an engineer's creating it. You know how we create something in our minds first here? Like let's say somebody thought of making flower pots. Oh, I'm gonna make it look like this, like that, and then they created it, they drew it out, and it became a vision, and then all of a sudden they started to form that flower pot, and then the flower pot was created. The same thing goes with your life. Everything that you want, you can create. You can create by first starting it here, and then telling your spirit guides and your team, this is what I need, and this is what I do. So when I do my intuition, my psychic abilities, my stuff, when I start this school, I'm gonna teach this. I already know I have the information. I'm not looking for the information. I'm not overthinking it. Oh, am I going to get this right? Am I going to get that right? No, because the information's already in me. I just have to pull it out of me. That the information's already in us. You just have to pull it out. That's the trick. The trick is not, oh, am I smart? Do I know this? We know everything. We just have to pull it out of us. We know everything. It just needs to be taken out of us. That's how I started to do my readings and do all that stuff. And not just that, I'm talking about with everything. The things that I want, I create. Everything I've wanted, I've thought it, and it's come to fruition. Because I would do this, like practicing, like with car spots, like parking spots. For instance, I would go somewhere and I would want a parking spot, and I'd be like, before I even got to the destination, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna park. I already envisioned the car being parked right next to the thing, so I don't have to walk with my heels 10 miles to get to the whatever club or whatever I might be going, right? And I would envision it already happening. And I never, ever, ever really overplan anything, because I know that it is going to work out exactly the way it's supposed to. Everything that I want, I'm already thinking in my mind, it's going to be created. Everything's going to work out, because my spirit guides, my team, they already know pre-handedly where you're going. They know where you're going, what you're doing, what your next step is. And so if you just ask them to please provide this, safety, this, that, which is why they say, like, so you think about witches and all that stuff, and they're like, oh, when we leave the house, we create a protection of light around us. It's really basically them telling their spirit guides, I'm about to step out, be with me, because I'm going into an unknown territory, and I need you to watch my back right now. It's the same thing with whatever you want. I'm right now writing an exact list of exactly what I want, the kind of car, the color I want. Now, don't forget, when we say divine timing, I just figured this out. Divine timing is basically give them time to manifest it for you. Like, let's say you need this and that to create your mission. Like my mission, my vision is to have a school for the gifted, right? Teach kids from a young age that they're gifted and use their gifts, teach them these things, right? And then in the future, hopefully have like community centers help out as many people as possible and do all that. That will all come once I get to my mission. So first I'm creating the mission at hand. And now I'm working with my spirit guides, and I'm telling them, okay, look, I need a place to work. I need it to look like this. I need it to be like this. I want it clear. I want it clean. I want it organized. I want it feng shuied. And I'm completely clearly telling the universe what I want in my mind. When I say completely clearly, perfectly telling the universe what I want in my mind, I am clearly, the thought patterns are coming in clear in my head, and and listen, the universe works with vibration. So if your vibration is, I want this, I want that, I wish I could have that, I wish I could have this, I wish, and they're like, you wish you could have this. That's why they say be careful what you wish for, because a wish is basically something that you're not really sure of that you want. It's a wish. Something you want, you're like, all right, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that. To speak it, command it, but be grateful for it. Because when you say grateful, saying thank you means thank you for the blessings I'm about to receive. That basically is when you do create this stuff for me, like when you get this, this car that I need, or this house that I need, or this little extra money that I need to begin whatever mission you have, right? You're thanking the universe in advance for doing the work for you, because you're here, you got to come as a 3D form, right? But your team is up there like, all right, we got your back. What do you need? They got their chance. They're helping you. You're going to help someone else one day. You'll be a spirit guide. That's why I say we're all angels in training. Because we're all angels in training, because we're here learning now. Guess why? Because when we transition into the other form of life, we're going to help someone with the lessons we've learned, which is why they say spirit guides get changed around, because depending on the circumstance and the situation that you are adhering to at that present moment in your life, that you are living in that present moment, you will be sent the help from the universe that you need at that present moment. And so if you don't know how to create something yourself, you could put it into your mind. There are engineers, creators, and they will send spirit guides or team members, be like, all right, she needs this to create her mission. Can you send this guy and this person and that person? And they'll work together and they'll create this whole team and this organization, and they'll come to you in your dreams to tell you what's going to happen next or what to do next, or they'll give you intuitive nudges, or they'll help you and they'll guide you and they'll tell you. All of the secrets lie within us, right? The kingdom of heaven lies within us. Like I like another thing he said is that people don't go he said people don't go to church to because they love God. You can't fear and love God at the same time. It's impossible. You guys get this notion out of your head to fear God, because God is love. And the only way we're gonna complete our mission and transcend is when you really like want to ascend to the top. It's unconditional love. Unconditional love. The real, it could be anything. You just have to ask it what it wants. It's unconditional love. It's unconditional love. That's the only way we're gonna really complete to the like you could say the final countdown, right? Is to experience unconditional love for everyone and everything. To stop taking everything so seriously in life. Your family members are just basically people that are gonna help you learn a lot of lessons. They're not there because they can't, because they can do everything for you. They're there because they can't do everything for you, because they have to teach you something. Your family could be rich but doesn't know how to love properly. Your family could be poor but could be the most loving and kind people in the world. And you got to learn how to make money and be financially stable. But if you come from a rich family and you have money but they don't know how to express love, you got to learn that. So either way, you're learning something. A lesson is being learned no matter what. No matter where you're from, no matter what exactly. No matter where you're from and what you're doing, you're always learning a lesson. Rich or poor, it doesn't matter. Whatever status or situation is, the point is, this guy woke me up tonight to, listen, I'm moving on to the next level, and I really want to, like, I have my own philosophy in life, and that's what I'm being guided to, like, to talk about my philosophy, to let people know what my philosophy is, because, like, I want to write a book, like, like, essentially, like a Bible, but not the Bible. It's not a religious thing. It's something like that's philosophical. And, people had philosophies all the time, and other people were awakened to the truth and the reality of life through other people's philosophy. Socrates and with the H, what was his name? I never could remember people's names. Whatever. The point is, you want what you want. You got to ask the universe for what you want. You got to be clear about it. You can't go back and forth. I don't know. Should I, could I, would I? So when you waste your time with these little things like relationships and all of these little itty bitty problems that you're going through, trust me, I figured that out today. Today alone, I had a situation with, I'm not going to say who, some people, and I started flipping out on them. I was like, don't you fucking see that you're toxic and you're not healing? And I looked at them like as if they're supposed to fix themselves, but really, that's not my mission here. My mission is to fix me and to learn as much as I can. And through my learning and through my wisdom and through my knowledge, people will gain from it, whether it be my family members or people outside of it. You can't change other people. You got to change yourself. In order for you to change your world, you must start with yourself, right? If you want to change your world, you have to start within you, the deepness of within you. And most of the time, 99% of the time, the way people come to a spiritual awakening is by going out through pain. Going through pain. Yes, Boot, I can. By going through pain. Billy Carson, and I'm going to pin his name and just look him up. Just watch his videos. He's phenomenal. He really, every time, he teaches me something every time I watch him, and he's incredible. He's incredible. And you know what? People like him, people like Mateos De Stefano from Gaia. I'm subscribed to Gaia, Gaia. This is not a promotional thing. It is one of the most enlightening subscriptions I've ever had. Fuck Netflix. Fuck all fucking Disney Plus. Fuck all that shit. I mean, even though them shits are great, but Netflix really, they don't even be putting new shit out anyway. But Gaia is the same price as Netflix, and it's all about knowledge. It's all about knowledge. It's on YouTube. You could type in YouTube. You could go into YouTube and just type in Billy Carson. You'll see he's a black guy. Like he's got like real good skin and all that. And him telling me tonight when I ran into this video, I've been all day contemplating going back and forth with things. And then I went to my meeting and I had like an awakening there. I awaken to something new every day. I surrender to God every single day. I awaken to a new energy, and I transition and transcend my energy every day. And so the little things that I go through, I take a look at it, I sit back and I go, oh, I understand now. Your family is basically like, they're supposed to like not be great. They're not supposed to be perfect, your family. Your family cannot, you didn't come here. Nobody, not one person comes here with a perfect family for a reason. You can't learn if everything is perfect. You just can't. You can't ascend. You can't transform. You cannot teach lessons or learn lessons. If you have a perfect situation that you're put in, you're not going to learn anything. And so you have to be grateful for the fact that you're in this family. And as I say, the harder your family is to deal with, the harder the lessons are to deal with. You know that saying, God doesn't give anybody what they cannot handle? That saying is for a reason, because you did not choose any lessons to learn here that you couldn't handle. You pre-chose your lessons, you pre-chose your life, and now that you're here, you pre-chose the lessons you want to learn. But you can create anything you want. Throughout these lessons that you're learning, throughout the transitions and the changes and the energy shifts and the frequency shifts, the universe understands high vibrating frequency, yo. The reason why I'm able to tap in so easily now is because I vibrate very high. And the second I do a low vibrational frequency, or I argue with someone, or I think negative thoughts about them or anything else, my ears stop vibrating. My body stops vibrating. It's like it shuts down. I don't respond to that, the universe says to me. And so I have to sit there and uplift. Well, Emilio, then you must have a big mission here and you should complete it. And I'm going to tell you, like he said, people shouldn't be sad when people die, because that just means that they completed their mission here. Death is not a punishment. It's, you're done with your mission. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you're just done with the mission. It's like when you play a video game, when you get to the end of the video game and there's no more levels and you're gone. You're not in the video game anymore. It's the same thing here. It's like that, like the dream I had where my spirit guide looked at me dead in the eyes and said, PlayStation. And I was like, what? PlayStation. And I was like, what about the energy? And the other one was like, energy my ass. And he was like, PlayStation. And I was like, PlayStation. 3 lives. Wait, so does that mean, like, you know, and that's not what it meant, like 3 lives and all that. It meant like life is like a game. You gotta just play it. You're here to play a game. And I'm not saying playing games. You know what I mean by that. You know what I mean by that. There are so many people being held down and told to fear God. You're going to go to hell. You're going to do this. You're going to do that for a reason. And I truly believe that that reason is to keep us not enlightened and not know how powerful we are, because there are rulers that want to rule. And if all of us know how to be powerful, then the whole world will be equal. And they don't want that. They want to rule and they want people below them. And this is the point. And this is why people are waking up and waking other people up to the fact that they are powerful and able to be powerful beings. We are all powerful beings. We all have power within us. I just got sparks of energy in my fingertips. We are all powerful beings. And so we have to learn and teach each other that. That is our mission here, to teach each other, hey, you're powerful, you're, awakening. And right now we're in the silver age, and we're about to step into the golden age, the age of Aquarius, when people awaken and they stop living in this low vibrational bullshit, all the stuff they're like so focused on, the stuff that I used to be focused on. So I can't judge anyone. I love Dolores Cannon. I watch her all the time. I fall asleep with her to my ears. Don't get it twisted. The Dolores Cannon has the 3 waves, the 3 waves of creation, like where she says that there were 3 waves of individuals, people, and she says that the first wave was the wave of the kids that they were like the hippies and the bras, and they like awakened everybody like that, and then the second wave was I forgot who, and this is the 3rd wave, that we're the 3rd wave of generations trying to wake up. That so many people, that wave where there was bullying and everybody was killing themselves. Like, there's the 3 waves. You got to watch Dolores Cannon. She is another one that I love. Mateos De Stefano, love. He teaches about Atlantis, and he remembers past lives and the Akashic records. Okay, yeah, Emilio, I love Dolores Cannon. She got the podcast. I listen to it all the time. She passed away, but she still has that podcast. So what I'm saying to you is, right now I'm writing down exactly what I want. Like I wrote it like this, and it sounds fucked up. I said, first of all, universe, I want to thank you in advance for helping me with this. I know that you're gonna work very hard to try to get this for me as quickly as possible, because I want to begin as quickly as possible. I'm ready to start this energy, and it says thank you here on the side. The first thing it says is thank you here, and it says thank you down here. Actually, it says thank you there, and then it says this is what you will give me as quickly as you can. Thank you. And you know, a beautiful whatever I wanted. Let's not really talk about exactly what I want, because that's nobody's business. But you know, I want things that I need assistance with to create my mission. So the way the universe will do this is they'll bring you either people, right? They'll guide you towards something. Like if you want, let's say for instance, I'm the type of person, a car is a big purchase to me. Like it's a big deal to me, and it's a beautiful experience. But I told the universe, like, send it to me. Like I want to see it, and I want you to like make it everything easy for me, so I'm just like, it's there. Or let me just win a car. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but do it. You know what I mean? Like, let's go. I need a brand new car, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, whatever, everything else, I need this and I need that to create my mission, because I have a mission at hand. I'm ready to begin the actual mission. I've been studying and practicing. I've been learning my lessons and you know, clearing up karma and doing all that stuff, and now I'm ready for the next level. Like it's time to level up. Like I'm ready to go to the next stage. I'm telling the universe, I'm really ready. And so they've been showing me that I'm ready. But I mean, they've been actually working with me and showing me that I am ready, because the universe cannot think you're ready as well and not give you what you need at that present time. I love you, Maneri. And I love you, Gina, and everybody else, and I love all you guys here. The universe could think you're not ready yet, and which is why the universe will take things away from you. So, I beg you. You want something, you want a good relationship, you want good friends, you want good family, start to envision it. I have been envisioning the same actual vision in my mind's eye for so long, but this is big. So the universe is taking its time with it and waiting. It was waiting for me to be ready. The universe is waiting for me to be ready. The universe is me. I am the universe. So I wasn't really ready this whole time. It wasn't even that God thinks I'm not ready, or the universe. I truly, honestly, deep down inside of me must have not been ready. And that's what I'm going to tell you. If you don't know, you might not know that you're not completely ready for Choco. I just saw your name, and just seeing Choco here. Like, let's say for some of us who want to be like artists or musicians, to some of us who want to be artists or musicians or actors or famous, the universe, you wants it, but knows for some reason it doesn't. And this is why you're not able to manifest it. When you truly want something and you envision it, your mind's already created it. However, if you, the universe, because you are the universe, I am you, you are me, the universe is us. The universe says, hi, I'm the universe. It's nice to meet yourself. You feel me? So the universe will tell you, maybe you're not actually ready for exactly what, not because you're not ready. They're not telling you that. Maybe you, the universe, sees in the future, because you do. We all know what's going to happen. We just don't know, but we know, you know? So you see something, an outcome, something that will not go right, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you'll, end up losing everything. I don't know. You know, I'm not saying anybody here. What I'm saying is you already see what's happening. And so you're not ready for that because you don't want that to happen. So you're waiting for the right exact moment. There's no right or wrong moment, no age requirement for when you can make a goal or a dream come true. You know, there is no age. Listen to me. This notion about you have to be a specific age to create something or to get married and to do all that, listen, that's not real. That's an illusion. Do you understand that, right? It's an illusion. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want, at whatever age you want. You are truly just waiting to be ready. Just like me, when it comes to getting married and being in a relationship, I can if I want to. I could even manifest it if I want to. But I wasn't ready this whole time. I wasn't ready. There were things about relationships that bothered me that I had to clear. I don't trust. I don't this. I don't, nobody could make me happy. And, maybe there was something within myself that I've seen or that I saw happening. And I was like, oh, not again. I'm not going through that shit again. And, now that I'm like maturing a little bit and I'm learning, and I was by myself for a long time and I learned myself, there are things that I'm ready for that I feel like when the universe and me, because me and the universe are together and we're ready. Not when God's ready or when just I'm ready, when we're ready, it will manifest itself. And I already know, I can feel it happening now. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I say I can feel what's happening next in my life, and I know, and I'm aware of it, and I know not to put myself in specific situations because I already see myself doing something I shouldn't be doing or something. Let's say, for instance, like I won't go hang out with people who do drugs and drink because I know me, and I'm like looking at myself and I'm like, I might just partying a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust essentially myself. So I'm very wise about what I do. I know that every next step, I'm aware of it. I know it's coming. I can feel a shift in my life. So if you pay attention to your intuition, and when something tells you don't rush on that, wait a little bit, because that's why I wait. When I'm like, okay, are we ready yet? And they're like, well, we're waiting for you to be ready. And I'm like, well, I'm waiting for you to be ready. Well, like, we're waiting for you to be ready. And I'm like, all right, I'm ready. Are you ready? Yeah, we're ready. You ready? And it's like we're all just ready, but it's like jump rope. We're waiting to go in and jump in at the perfect time. And so when you're ready, you will have everything you want. But I promise you, until you're ready, you're not going to manifest anything. But you have to be ready for it, which is why we take so much time to heal. I'm manifesting my back to not hurt anymore. This is why this is why so many people are upset, because they're not understanding that they're not getting what they want because they haven't learned these lessons in between. You understand? It's not that God doesn't want to give you anything. God wants to give you everything. The universe wants to give you everything because you are the universe. You are God, essentially. When I say you are God, I'm not saying you're God, and we should all pray to you because you're God. That's not what I mean. We're God, a part of God. We're co-creators here on this universe. Co-creators. God sent us down. God created us in his image, is what they say. But what you need to understand, what that means is God wanted to know what was going on down here and how to do it. And so he created a bunch of hims or hers or her its or thems, which is why you have all types of people. You have all types of people. There's no one person. There's so many multitudes because there needs to be a learning. So up there is truly like the creation. You know the creation story? Oh, man. Listen. Why is nobody talking? You're all creators of your own universe. You're all creators of your own reality. And until you can get through these little bitty lessons and you can learn that they're just things that you just need, you need to learn them, not because there's just reasons you're learning them. You have to go up and give information so the Akashic fields and the Akashic records could hold it so that other people, and you could become a spirit guide, and spirit guides could give messages to other spirit guides, and they can learn, and they could teach, and you could teach, and you can learn. And it's a circle. As above, so below. There's nothing new under the sun, right? But we're always learning and learning and learning and learning and learning. We're learning and we're learning and we're learning. We are going in circles because for a reason. It has nothing to do with punishment. I'm going to say something and like people are going to be like, oh, you again, you cannot have fear and God in the same sentence. If you do that, that's disrespect to yourself. You are telling me that I need to fear my Creator, a loving, all-merciful, forgiving God. Wake up to this really quickly. You do not fear God. Whoever wrote this down in these books, that is not God, and whoever this is wants to control you. And if you want to let somebody control you, then you go ahead and you fear God and you go to church and pray to God you'll go to heaven. Nah, bitch. If you're going to church because you think it's going to keep you out of hell, you already in hell, honey. Because you're going to church to try to stay out of hell. You think about that concept, right? People ain't really going to church because they love God and God is their savior. People go to church because they're like, if I don't go to church, I'm gonna burn in hell. So you're like, wait, what? So you're living your life going to pray to God that you don't go to hell? Huh? Why would God do that to you? Why would the creator of you the creator, the universe and you and the universe, us and them and us, why? Why would that happen? That's not how life works. The creator doesn't want you to go to hell. The creator wants you to be in heaven now. That's why when they're saying the kingdom of heaven is within you and they're saying Jesus is going to come down and bring heaven to us. Honey, Jesus already did come down and bring heaven to you. He told you exactly how to have heaven. Love thy neighbor, forgiveness, meditation, fasting. He taught you all of it. He taught you all of it. And he told you how to do it. And it's up to you now to do it. He's not coming back to save you, guys. I don't know why you guys think Jesus is coming back to save you. He's not. He's not. He already did his part. He did. He did. He came down. He spoke to you motherfuckers. He let you know what time it is. He even let them hang him on the cross. He even got hung on the cross for you. This whole notion about Jesus coming back to Jesus is our savior. Jesus laid down his body so you can learn for yourself, so you can learn on your own. Because God helps those who help themselves, right? If God helps those who help themselves, then why do you guys keep thinking somebody's going to come down here and save you? Nobody's going to save you. They don't want to be saved. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to understand. You're here to save yourself. We've got the teachers and the ascended masters did their part. They did their part. Thank you, Bree. They did their part. The teachers and the ascended masters did their part already. They came down. The Buddha came down. He taught enlightenment. Muhammad came down. He taught... Muhammad, the Buddha, Jesus, they came down and preached the same thing. And then these motherfuckers want to turn it around and make it to some man-made religion bullshit and having us controlled like morons and saying, Muhammad spoke to God. And then they added, and yeah, he did. And Jesus spoke to God and all that stuff. But the point is they added all this bullshit in there for you to be their little bitches, to be docile. Constantine will tell you, Constantine, the emperor who saw the sign of the cross in the sky, God helped him win a war. And this motherfucker took the Bible and took out secrets from it because he said, we cannot tell them all of this. They will know too much. It's too powerful. You feel me? God helped him win a war. And then he turned his back on the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. Go check on the Emperor Constantine and read about him and what he did when the Bible was put out and he read it and he goes, wow, you can't tell them everything in here. Let me change some shit up. You're like, oh, yeah, the Old Testament, the New Testament, the man-made testaments, okay? A lot of the stuff in there, yes, Jesus said. A lot of the stuff in the Quran, yes, Muhammad said. This is how I know. Like Jesus and God and all that, there's no way they said an eye for an eye if someone attacks you. No, Jesus didn't fight back when they murdered him. What are you talking about? All right? Muhammad, who said all the time, love thy neighbor, put your gaze down for women, respect women, do all this stuff. It says in one of the parts of the Quran, you should beat your wife lightly if she commits adultery. But forgiveness and merciful God is all Allah is. And that's what all Jesus is and God is. How the contradictory. Hi, babe. Legalize. The contradiction, normally. You can't contradict shit like that. That makes no sense. You can't. Love and fear do not go together. It's like mixing water with oil. Go ahead, try to mix water with oil. It would not work. You'll be sitting there. It's not working. You'll have like a jerk off hand by the time you're done. Your whole hand will be like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to work. You can't mix fear with God. And I want you guys to understand that. I am not here to destroy religion and blah, blah, blah. No, I'm here to tell the truth. Okay? When somebody like steps up, what's your problem? When somebody steps up and says shit like this, it's gotta be straight up from God, right? Why would I be crazy enough to come out here and go against what everybody believes? I'm telling you, this is God is all loving and forgiving. And I need you guys to stop putting fear in God in one sentence. God is not here to punish you. God is not here to hate you. You are essentially God because you are the co-creator of your universe. The Bible was written before the letter J was even a thing. I like that. Yeah, I know. Listen, go read the book of Thoth. Thoth. Actually, don't even read it. Listen to the audio tonight. Just listen to what he says. Now, well, you gotta understand weird shit like that, but if you've been, you'll know, I believe in the tarot. My brother was murdered last June. Can you help me? I'm sorry about your brother. You believe in the tarot? I wouldn't say you believe in the tarot. I would say I believe tarot is helpful. And I can't help you right now because I'm doing something. But I also, my condolences. But again, your brother's mission was complete on this earth. And I don't want you to see it as he was murdered. That's it. I have to avenge his death. Your brother right now is like doing some mission somewhere else, okay? Doing something else. And yeah, thank you, Resilience. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Because I get this a lot, and like it's like I don't know. It gets a lot after a while. You feel me, right? What I'm saying is like, listen. That's the thing about this. So like another thing I learned today, when you do this work, okay, there's gonna be a lot of people that are like, they don't really understand it. They don't understand it, but they see it and they're like, what? And then I'll get like messages that are incredible and I'll be like, oh my God, that's so amazing. Thank you. Then I'll get messages, like, it'll just be like the weirdest, like requests. And I'm just like, so what do people think? Like, this is what the problem is. This is why so many people are, steer away from like helping other people and all that, because you draw in like a crazy like type of crowd, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know what I mean? Yeah. So you know what it is. But anyway, you see, guys, I can't lie. My face doesn't lie. My face is not a liar. My face tells the truth all the time. This is why y'all motherfuckers need to really understand. This is why Florina does not look at comments, because if I read a comment and I see one little negative, I immediately delete it. Or if I see something, I just write back positive notes, because I am the type of person, nothing and no one can affect me. They can't make my day worse or better. Only I can. So if I read something that I don't like, I'm just gonna like suck my teeth and keep it moving. Yo, today, let me tell you something, bro. The power that I gained back today, man, because I really thought, I was looking around and I really thought I could change people, man. I really thought I was going to change my family. I thought I was going to change people. And that realization that you can't, it hurts, it's hurtful, because they think you're trying to attack when you're trying to help. I did notice one thing, when you're trying to help family, no, I know Brazilian, when you're trying to help, when you're trying to help family, they take it offensively. But when you're trying to help a stranger, they take it as advice. Did you ever notice that? Or your friends? When you try to help your friends or people you know, they take it as like an attack on their personality or who they are. Right? I know. Immortal. Like, lately I've been emotional because I'm going through such big changes. And when I said to you guys a while ago, get ready, because you're going to see me do something that's going to be, I'm going to change the world. I already know that. And I don't care what level it's on. It's going to be, My philosophy is going to change the world. It's going to enlighten people and bring them awake. And like, I'm going to be like the female Buddha. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, that's what I want to create. I want to create a generation of enlightened souls. Like, I want to bring them up. Children. A lot of us are focusing on adults, you know, like the Buddha enlightened a lot of adults, but I want to enlighten children from when they're young so that they could start that generation like that and they could live their whole lives like that. Yep. Like, you saw the tears in my eyes. My tears welled up because, like, it's sad because you try to. Here's the thing: when you're in the process of healing, another thing you need to understand. It goes number 33. I just looked up. When you're in the process of healing, or you feel like you're, like, I've worked so hard to get to this very, very step that I'm at right now, and I feel like I'm in a great stage right this very moment. Today, earlier, not so much because I was going through it, but right now, when you're in the steps of healing and you're really truly working on yourself, people can find it as a real attack on their soul and their personality and their spirit when you almost point out the things that they're doing, not because you're trying to be like, you're doing this and I never have a malicious intent on me. Look at my face, and that's a fact. I have no malicious intent. I'm trying to help you. I'm telling you what I see in you is what I saw in myself a little while ago, and I want you to change that about you. But I've learned you can't. You just got to stay out of it. You got to mind your business. Aquarius is my moon sign. You gotta mind your business. No, it's okay, Natalie. It's all right. I just, that throws me off just because, like, you asking me to help, and of course I want to help, and then when I can, it's like, why did I read that? Why did I read that? You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with you. Again, we're all mirrors of each other, babe. We're all mirrors of each other. I would like for somebody to just right now tell me and talk to me and tell me what my father's saying or my grandmother or what's going on with. But, I have to intuitively listen to what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. Would I ever like to be on TV again? If I was helping people on the show, yes, I would. If I had my own show helping people, like I always say, if I had a show following me around doing what I'm doing right now, which is what I'm doing is mediumship, healing people on a daily basis, and people could watch it and learn from it, I would do it. But I promise you, no matter how much money they offer me, if they think that I'm going to go on a show that is promoting violence and all that, you're fucking crazy. I don't care if they're like, I'll give you $1 million. I'll be like, you could suck my dick. Because I'm not going to sit here and preach well-being and right. You know what I'm saying, Natalie? Natati, that's what I meant. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and preach well-being and treat each other right, and then I go on something like that, like, and you could be like, oh, but why don't you? Yeah, exactly, Bhutan or something like that, like, or yeah, to Staten Island medium, oh, because they have the Long Island medium. That's funny. I didn't even think about that. You know what I'm saying? So like I was gonna say, like, if you, because everybody's like, why don't you go on Bad Girls Club and try to help the girls? They tell me, and I'm like, help them. To laugh, hysterically laugh inside of my soul. Help them? You want me to turn a whole hoe into a housewife in one episode? Bitch, I'm not doing shit for show. Ain't nobody gonna help nobody in one episode. You fucking retarded. I need a year with each person individually. A year each. You understand what I'm saying? So please stop with all that. Well, maybe you could go there and be positive and show everybody how much you've changed. I'm showing everybody how much I changed right here. Why do I need a fucking TV screen to do that? I'm so confused. You know what I'm saying? Like priorities, people. Like, I literally have been offered so many shows, and I was like, I can't do it. The vibrations are just too low for me. Come on. Like, and it's not I'm better than that. No, I cannot involve myself in things that teach people to do exactly what I fought so hard to get away from. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? Before all of that toxic shit I was doing, I was like the perfect child. And then I started getting into that lifestyle. I'm not saying Bad Girls Club. I'm saying that lifestyle. You know I'm saying that lifestyle. Hot girl summer lifestyle. Started getting into that. And it led me to hell and back. And then back to hell and then back out of it. So if I got out of it and I worked this hard, if you got out of hell, would you go back to visit it just to see how everybody's doing? I want to know. Would you like, let me walk back into hellfire and step on hot coals if there was such a place as hell, a burning place? Like, would you go back to visit and see how your boy, like, if you got out of jail, do you go back to jail to visit people in jail? Do you? Because ugh. I ain't take nobody's number in jail. I ain't call nobody or write nobody no motherfucking letters, bitch. I'm not trying to see that part of my life again. Are you serious? No, you guys, if you want to ascend and you want to move forward, those little temptations of like, you should do this and you should do that. Fame to me is an illusion. Fame is an illusion. I'd rather be famous, 40 people know me and constantly change their lives than be on a show where 1 million people know me and I'm ruining everybody's life. And even when I was on Bad Girls Club, you know how many girls right now hit me up and was like, I was 8 years old watching your show and you were the only one my mom used to say you could watch her. If you really look at the show, I didn't do no whole shit. I fought when I needed to fight and that's it. I try to help everybody and be there. The way they edited me out, let them, all the editing you want, baby. All the editing you want, still people saw through the realness and was like, that bitch is real right there. Like, she actually does care. All the crying and all that, people could think I was acting. I wasn't. I really actually gave a fucking, really thought I was going to be friends with these people. But then, reality kicked in and I was like, oh, okay, well, I didn't know because I went in there innocent. I didn't go on Bad Girls Club as a bad girl, but I ended up being the baddest one and not like that. I'm talking about bad. I ain't talking about baddest bitch. I'm talking about bad. Like going to jail bad. Selling drugs bad. That kind of bad, bitch. The fuck? What are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. Fuck out of here. I don't play a role. I play a role, bitch. If you gonna call me, if I went on Bad Girls Club, got off of it, and guess what happened then? A bitch turned into Tony Montana. Like, are you joking me? You can't give me a role because I'm going to play that shit to the end. I'm going to be like, say hello to my fucking friends with a mountain of cocaine in front of me. Naked bitches with their titties out. Next thing you know, a bunch of machine guns are shooting their titties off. You know what I'm saying? Guys, don't play with me. I don't do things on a small level. I do things to infinity and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bitch. Yeah, Tony Montana. That's me, like fucking retarded. I can't. Because, all the roles I played in many lifetimes, like, you can't. That's why I have to stay in this lane and stay in this role and know who my friends are and know who to go around. Even if I want to while out and do anything crazy, when I'm with the right people, it doesn't get that crazy. It just stays, like, at a perfect level. That's why you have to be very aware of who the fuck you let in your circle. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you guys can have... Look... You can have so much fun with real friends, people who actually give a fuck about you. You can do the wildest shit with them. Guess what? If you get, super drunk or anything like that, they're not going to leave you there. You do wild shit with fake people, oh, you fucked. You're all the way fucked. You do wild shit with fake people, you get locked up that night. If I can't call the people I hang out with, this is how I view it. If I can't call the person I was just with, which I'm never going to get locked up again for nothing because I would never be that stupid. But, you never know what happens in life, right? You never know because life throws you curveballs. You never know, right? If I can't call you and be like, yo, go to my crib. I got some money stored right here. Take that shit out and bail me out. If I can't trust you to do that, I'm not hanging out with you that night. You understand? Because let's say you go to my crib or somebody's crib and they got like 20 G's in there or 50 G's or 100 G's and they tell you to take out $3,000 to bail them out and you can't remember that your friend is behind that money. Like, that money is not that money. That money is your friend. So if you see that money and you're like, and you forget that that's a person's money that you love and you steal from them or you plot, like, that to me is like, that's pathetic. Like, I can't have those types of energies in my life. I need to be able to fall asleep in the hotel room and leave $6,000 in the room and know that you won't touch a fucking penny. Unless you ask me, Flo, can I take $10? I'm a little broke. And I will give you 100. I'll be like, you want to ask for 10? Here's 100, bitch. And I've done that multiple times on multiple occasions for multiple people. Okay? I ain't no cheap bitch. That's one thing about me. You need to understand. I know I'm gonna get that shit right the fuck back. Because I get money. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. I will never be broke. Ever. I've never been broke. I ain't gonna be broke. Now it's time to get to that wealthy stage. I've been rich. Like, I've had money. But that's because I worked my fucking ass off for it. Nobody gave me money. I worked for it. When I say worked for it, to the fucking bones. So understand, the reason why I have a problem dating men is because they compete with me. Most men that I've dated compete with me because they know I be packing, carrying money and all that. And I got this and I got bitches around me and I could call 10, 15, 20 bitches right now and they could be here. And then they can't handle that type of shit. They're like, oh, I feel demasculated right now. It's because you are. Because you're not a real man. Because a real man would be like, my baby's a fucking G. You know what I'm saying? But, to each his own. What do you know? That's the thing about life. I understand that everybody's playing a role. Right? So that's why, you choose your roles, choose who's going to be the star of your show. You know what I mean? Who's going to be the star of your show? Who is it? When I get my new truck and I got my new stuff and I got my house and all that, do you think I just want anybody in there? No, I want somebody who will treat my shit with respect, just like it's their own. Because guess what? Essentially, if we're together, it is yours. I'm never going to be like, babe, no, why did you take $100 out of the bank? I'll be like, what you took the 100 for? Oh, all right, cool. Next time, just let me know. Like, I'm taking it out so I don't look and go, oh, there's $100 missing. You feel me? Come on, none of that. Can I have some money, babe? Motherfucker, if you don't leave me $200 on that motherfucking desk drawer right there, if I wake up in the morning, your ass went to work and you didn't leave me some money, even though I got a credit card, my own money, and you didn't leave it there like, here, baby, if you're hungry today or you want to get your nails done. Come on, man, you don't got to be a baller to do that. You spend $100 a day walking out the crib anyway. You telling me you can't give it to me? Get the fuck out of here. See, I'm a different type of breed. You're not going to come out with me and I'm not going to offer to pay for stuff, and I'm not, even if I ain't got it like that. Fuck out of here. Kels. Like, 200 is not even a lot of money, bro. I can't even walk outside. It costs me $200 every time I step out the door. Right? But I've learned to be more smart and I'm saving and I'm doing all that. But for a minute there, bitch, who am I lying to? Like $50, $60 every time it's something. I'll stop at a store. I want a Starbucks coffee. I want this. I want that. You know what? I need a new pair of sneakers. Why not? Hey, but that's what life's about. I work hard for my shit, so I want to spoil myself. You know what I'm saying? I want to spoil myself. Today, I'm not... Listen, I went through a difficult time in my life, and that's because I created a difficult time. Nobody put me there. I put myself there, so I don't blame nobody. I don't blame myself. He who blames others is far away. He who blames himself is halfway there. He who blames nobody has arrived, okay? So don't blame nobody for nothing. Remember, we're here to learn lessons, okay? Lessons and limitations and love. We are on this earth to learn lessons, limitations, and love. The 3 L's, lessons, limitations, and love, okay? So you learn limitations, and the reason why we get so frustrated as humans is because as a spirit, we had no limitations. We could do whatever we want, go wherever we want, travel through dimensions, through walls, through this, through that. And then when we became human, it's frustrating because now you're in a body and you're like, I can't just walk through a wall. This is crazy. Like, you want to see somebody and you got to drive to them, or they're in another country, they're far away. So you know what I'm saying? I love Kels. My bestie is bad and bougie. No, but it's a fact though. Here's the thing. I was thinking today, I had a dream that I'm just going to say this. I had a dream I fingered Kim Kardashian. I gave it to her. I was putting it on that bitch. And I was like, what the fuck? And then at the end of the dream, I looked at her in the eyes. I was like, did you come? And she was like, yeah, but there was people watching. Mad people were watching. And they were like, damn, yo, she did that. You know what I'm saying? They were like, she did that shit. They were mad people watching. I was like, yeah, what's up? You can't do that shit. Get the fuck out of here. She came to me, motherfucker, right? In the dream, dead ass. So I look up what the meaning of that is. Yeah, the 3 L's: lessons, limitation, and love. I want to get that tatted on myself just because I love it. I was thinking about the meaning of it, but then I remembered that when you see somebody in your dream, especially sexually, when you have sex with someone in your dream, is you emulate that person. You are so much like that person. Do you understand? Like, you are so much like that person. And I was like, I'm not like her. But maybe I am. Maybe I'm bougie. Maybe I do want perfection in my life. Maybe I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I don't know. I don't know how she is in real life, but I watch her sometimes and I'm like, that girl's fucking smart. She made her family fucking billionaires. Like, it's her. She's the one who did it. Kendall, Kylie, whatever. None of them would have shit if it wasn't for her. Why the fuck you think they were all so scared when the show was about to be over? All of them were like, oh, fuck, where the fuck am I going to make my money now? Like, Ray J's dick and Kim Kardashian's pussy made the Kardashians a billionaire. Thank you, Dejo. And you know what? I do deserve the world, and so do you. And I said that today when I was in the meeting and you share. I said, thank God for fucking NA meetings sometimes, because when I'm having a bad day, I know I could go to one and I could share and express myself, and at the end of it, we all talk about it. And I said, bro, yo, sometimes it's the loyalty from, exactly, legalized. I said, she is, yeah, she's right. You're right, she is. And that's what I'm saying. She is. No matter what, you always see her. She always defends her family, and that's a whole fact. And that's why I gotta respect the bitch. She defends her family. She doesn't talk bad about nobody. Like, I don't know if she does. I don't know, whatever. The point is, that's how I am. So I don't know. No matter what or who I got mad at, I'm still gonna defend them. Like, I have people that I don't fuck with no more, and if somebody talks about them, I'm like, yo, do me a favor, don't gossip to me about them. I don't give a fuck. Like, you think that way about them, you do that. Don't bring that shit to me. Yeah, well, I'm a Libra rising, so makes sense, right? So I'm just saying, like, and I said today at the meeting, and I was like, you know what? If nobody else tells you they're proud of you, you got to tell yourself you're proud of yourself. You can't wait for people to be proud of you. You cannot wait for a pat on the back. Our families, once again, if your family don't hug you, babe, I'm so proud of you, you're doing so well, and blah, blah. What you don't get from them, you'll get from others. That's why you find your community. You find your soul tribe, right? Your family is just there to teach you lessons. You love them. You stick by them. You're with them forever. But it doesn't mean you got to be them and be that way and even worry about what they do. Let them do what they do. Yeah, probably. You know what I'm saying? Hi, guys. You switched your whole lifestyle and helping other people change their life as well. But that's the point. That's why I tell people all the time. I know you guys, for the people that are going to watch this, they're going to go, I really wish and I understand when people are like, why don't you go on Baddies ATL? Because I'm not a bad girl no more. I can't be on a show called Baddies or a Bad Girls Club or anything bad, because I'm not a bad girl anymore. I'm a good girl now. And what I mean by I'm a good girl is the way I live my life moralistically today is because I saw who I was when I was that person, and I didn't like it, and I loved it because I was a badass and I stood up for shit, but there was a lot of toxicity that came along with that. So now I am strong still, but I took out all the bad qualities. You understand? Yeah, like I listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. Look at Kels. Yes, go on there, sis. Shut up. Oh my God, I just got a notification. Virgo, your life is about to change into something incredible. That's crazy. I just got a notification that said, Virgo, your life is about to turn into something incredible. And you just said that. Thank you, Dejo. No, we're all gods and goddesses. I want you to understand that. Don't ever get it twisted. That's what... my purpose here is to learn that I am a divine being and to teach you that you're a divine being. But in order for me to have taught anybody what I'm teaching you, I had to learn myself, my worth and my value. And just like right now, I'm no longer going to wait for things. I'm going to say to the universe, this is what I need to create, what I need to do, and this is what I'm going to do. And I told you, when I make it to the top, well, I've made it to the top several times, but when I make it to the top, meaning in a better way where I'm going to enhance the world, you feel me? Enhance it and make it more vibrant, right? When I make it to the top, I'm gonna throw down the ladder so everybody else could climb up there with me. Like, that's what the point is. What's the point of making it to the top if you ain't trying to bring nobody with you? And I'm not talking about employing a few people. I'm talking about teach people how you did it. How did you do it? I want a motherfucking step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track, not your wig push back. Numero uno, never let no one know how much dough you hold, because you know that jealousy, each other breed, especially if your man's fucked up. Get your ass stuck up. Number two, never let them know your next move. Don't you know bad boys move in silence and by. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But that's the point. What are you doing things in life for if you're not teaching the world? This is why every day I jump on lives, I do these videos. It's not for fame. I do it because I'm like, okay, my spirit guides, okay, I went through that, teach everybody about it. I went through that, tell everybody about it. Because through my learning, you're learning. It's a circle. It's a circle, like a ring. It goes in a circle, you know? Like it's a circle. Bars. That's a song, Kells. It's the 10 Crack Commandments. That's a song. It's the 10 Crack Commandments. Like Kells called me earlier, my best friend Kells, and he goes, Flo, he goes, I was coming out of the meeting, right? Thank God I was coming out of a meeting, because I might have been like, sure, let's go turn up. He was like, yo, sis, come on. Like, and he always flies me out, just so you know. He's like, I got the flight, just come, you know. He goes, I want to go to Atlanta for the Baddies ATL premiere, and I want you to come with me to the party. And I was like, Kels, now you know damn right I can't go to that. He's like, why? I was like, no. I was like, I can't do that. I was like, I can't do that. I was like, I'm not about to pull up to, yeah, like, I'm just, I don't want to be petty right now, you know, but the pettiness is within me, and that's why I have to stop her. Like, shh, pettiness, please go to sleep, take a nap, shut the fuck up. Because the pettiness in me wants to say, no matter how much money I'm making, whatever I'm doing, if I'm doing something that's going to lead me back into hosting clubs and doing all that, I've been there, done that, bitch. I chased promoters. I had to chase a promoter one time because the bitch was supposed to pay me $4,000 and she gave me $2,000 and was like, I got you at the end. I waited till the end. Why? Because I'm drinking and partying. I waited. Bitch, do you know she didn't pay me? But you know what the mistake she made was? Before the club, she took me to her house to get dressed. And I remembered the fucking address because I'm a fucking Virgo and I'm a Libra rising. I'm a fucking full psychopath. And so I went to her crib, knocked on the door quietly. Her girl opened the door. I slammed that door open. This is the shit I had to do. This is the type of life you live when you do that. It ain't nothing nice about no promoters and clubs and hosting clubs and taking pictures with 100 sweaty people and... I'm past that. Like, I can't. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? Today I'm like on some new level shit. Like, security, handle that. Please get these peasants away from me, darling. No. What I mean by that is like, you know, everybody's like, oh my God, I love you. I love you. No, the fuck you don't. Shut the fuck up. I know who loves me, bitch. Fucking look at me in the eyes and tell me you love me. Fuck out of here. You think I don't know what love is? I know what love is. I know what love is. Today I have love, real love around me. If you look at my posts, everything, God bless. Oh my God. It's only comments of love and people will pour their hearts out into my comments and nobody responds negatively. It's like we're protected as a collective. You see that? It's like we're protected as a collective. If you look on my YouTube, my Facebook, my Instagram, I went from a place of social media where people were just attacking and saying, I hope your daughter drowns and crazy shit like that, to today, if one person says one thing negative, you have like 10 comments that be like, if you don't like her, well then get off her page. I ain't even gotta say nothing. I just be sitting back like, shouldn't have said nothing. I'm not on this page. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what a blessing that is, yo? Oh my God. I know you, babe. I know, Kels. You know what a blessing that is to have people constantly leaving positive comments, not even about me. They're just leaving positive comments about the change that, Flo, I took your advice and I'm changing. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. You took my advice? Me? You did? Yeah, because I saw you go through it, bitch, and you look like you really went through it and you really changed because of it, and I'm taking that advice. That's where I get emotional talking about this. If you guys only knew how hard I worked to get here, not for just me, for everybody, because I said, you know what? I have a lot of people looking at me. And I just want to show them that you can go from ashy to classy real quick. And I mean that, like, changing. And watching my elevation, though, that's the thing. When I present my elevation to everybody, it helps them elevate, because they go, yo, she went from being depressed to doing drugs to being all crazy and fighting and all like in jail, and from somebody who was broken and couldn't have a relationship, couldn't hold a fucking relationship down. I didn't have relationships. I didn't have boyfriends. I had victims. I held people for ransom. Like I tortured people. Like I made people fall in love with me and cry over me all the time. Like, it was bad. Like, I was not healthy, man. Yo, I was not living a healthy lifestyle. Let me just tell you right now. So if I could change all of that, don't tell me you can't change the things you're going through right now. What you're going through is easy. It's easy. I chose the hardest lessons for a reason, to show people. Don't tell me you can't do it. Don't tell me you can't do it. And I'm going to be that tough guy to tell you, don't fucking tell me that bullshit, because I know you can, because I did it. If I did it, the hard-headed bitch, if I did it, Kels will tell you, bro, like, I took his car and almost ran him over one day fighting with him. Like, that's how crazy I was. I remember that day. I'll never forget in Staten Island when Kels came to visit me, and I was fucked up, and I took his car, and I was mad at him. The door was open. He tried to grab the door. It swung open, and I drove, like, almost hitting him, like, because I was like, leave me the fuck alone, like a psycho. And he was like, I'm just trying to help you. Oh, my God. But he's a G, too, because he's a Libra. He could handle that shit. You see, I remember everything, though. Don't get it twisted, no matter how fucked up I was. I remember everything. Everything. My memory is, yeah, I got that kind of memory that I'll see somebody and I'll be like, you're wearing, yep, lessons, limitations, and love. I've been down a whole 360. It can be done. Exactly. Kels, I'm fucking cracking up. And you're a Virgo rising. You know what's crazy? My best friend, listen to the shit. He's a Virgo rising. And I'm a Libra rising. He's a Libra, and I'm a Virgo. How you like them? How you like them schmapples? He's a Libra. I'm a Libra rising. I'm a Virgo. He's a Virgo rising. Think about that. You see what I'm saying? You meet yourself along the way. You meet yourself along the way. This is the crazy shit of the life, yo. You meet yourself along the way because you need a you to handle you, right? So only Kels could have handled me the way I was at that time. And he handled me pretty well. Like, he would be able to be the one to calm me down. I could calm him down. I remember when he almost kicked some guy's ass in the bar in Atlanta, actually. And the guy was saying some bullshit. I don't know what he was saying. He was talking about gay people. I believe that was the argument. And Kels went, or he did so, and then he turned to me. He was like, fuck you, bitch. And Kelgan was like, what? He fucking got in this dude's face. I was like, chill, stop. Oh my God. Like, he was ready to beat his ass over me. He's like, nah, Flo, he don't talk to girls. That's the first time I met him too. You see my memory, Kels? Don't play with me. That's the first time I met him too. And he was ready to kill for me. I was like, oh, that's it. I was like, who are you again? Okay. Where are you going after this? Let's go. And he wouldn't let me leave with nobody. He was like, nah, Flo, nah, don't go with them. Like, come on, you already looking out for me today? Your best friend's name is Kels? Wow, that's crazy. That's what I'm trying to say. Yo, stay on your path, right? Stay focused on your path. Okay, so it might take some of us longer, right? Because we're choosing, I guess you could say, the good path, the light, right? Yep, ride or die. And I would do the same thing for you. And you know that. No matter what, we live far away from each other, but I always say, I can't wait to see him. I can't wait because I know everything in time, perfectly divine timing. I've already made plans with him. Wait till this happens. I'm going to bring you here. And when we say things, we manifest them, right? And I've already manifested. Protect all queens against bitch assness. Yes, exactly. You know, here's the thing. Am I cool with Natalie? Am I cool with the girls? I don't hate none of them. I talk to most of the bad girls. Listen, I'm saying this I'm not saying this. A lot of them have come to me for help or guidance. A lot of them, and I proudly answer them. I don't deny anybody. I talk to them. I get along with everybody. Am I friends with Natalie? Am I cool? Am I friends with her? No, a friend is somebody, that's the truth is I'm not friends with a lot of people, but I do have connections with people. But I don't know how to explain it to you. It's like if I was to see her, I'd be like, what up? I wouldn't be like, I don't hold resentments and grudges. I'm over that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So, hi, Miguel. Looking fancy. Yeah, real fancy. All right, you guys. I love you. Love and light to you. It's been a long talk. We had a long time. I love you guys. You know, I love when you connect with each other. It's my favorite thing to do is to connect everybody to each other because essentially we're all each other in here, right? We're all meeting each other in here. This is why I love everybody when I see the same names: Miguel, Gina, Kels, Legalize, Jay Breezy, who else? Lovely, Love to, all you guys, all you guys, all you guys. I see every single one of you. Wine, Natural Beauty. Always, I'm always seeing these names. You gotta understand. This is a family, like family outside of family. Don't get it twisted. We all got family outside of family. You understand what I'm saying to you? You feel me? You feel me? We're all family with family. Just understand that. All right, guys. I love you guys. It's late. It's fucking hot down here. I'm sweating like a piggy. And I live in the motherfucking woods. It's dark. It's dark outside. But I'm always seeing lights in the sky. All right. I love you guys. Good night. I love you. Love and light to you guys all. I love you so much. Good night. I'll see you guys later, okay? I love you guys. Good night, everybody. Hi, Asia. Hi. Oh, my God. I love Asia's another bitch. I remember one time I had not $1 on me and I had just left some kid's house. We were partying for like 4 days. A bitch spent all her money. I was like, Asia, I need to get home. I need you to bring me $20. She met me by the fucking train station, passed me the $20 and was like, go home. I was like, thank you. And I left. You see what I'm saying? Don't play with me. Okay, I will never forget things like that. Ever. I remember that shit. I was partying way too hard. Because that's how I do. That's why I don't party like that no more. I'm telling you, I'm Tony Montana. A bitch will spend all her money, do all the drugs, fuck everybody, and leave. I'll leave broke and fucked up, but I'm leaving. I'm going home, regardless of what. I'm getting my ass home. I don't give a fuck how I do it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? All right, I love you guys. Oh, man. The stories I could tell when I was out there fucking wilding like a crazy bitch, bruh. I was one crazy bitch, I tell ya. Whew. The transition. It's beautiful. Gina, shut up, yo. I told you I'd tell you some crazy stuff. Ay, Dios mío. Now I'm too old. My knee hurts. I'll be like, I'm tired. I gotta go home. What time is it? 9:30 p.m. Ooh, it's late. I didn't even take a shower today. I need to go brush my teeth. No matter what, I'm going home. I don't give a fuck. I'm going home in my bed and laying down and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. All right, love and light to you guys. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. It's been a great talk. Love and light. I love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. And I can't wait to do the retreat. That's the end of July. Kels will be there and a bunch of you guys will be there. So I love you guys. Make sure you get ready. Save like $200 for the end of July because I'm doing a retreat. Try to put away $20 every week in your paycheck, and by the time the end of July comes, you'll have like $220 put away. If you could do that, you'll be at the retreat and we'll all have a fucking great time because I'm renting a big, beautiful place this time. Okay? Good night, guys. I love you.